Cool. It's still a little loud for me. This is weird. Extremely weird. Why in the world is this happening? Weird. Anyway. Okay, seems to be working now. All right. So, that's still a little loud for me. So basically, what we have to do now, we did that discovery kind of meeting where we figured out, like, kind of started with some like basic problems, distill them down into bullet points, and then actual like user experience features. So now I have to do tech discovery. Okay, so here we are. Should be good now. Just have some stuff I need to PX. Alright, so now we have an idea of what we need to do. The kind of like user interface features that we need for this application. Now we need text discovery. So basically, like, it's kind of whiteboarding a little bit. So like Zoom plugin, Chrome plugin, difficulty, and obstacles to both. Tying plugin data to standalone app for configurations. Here we need auto email transcript service. SMTP or yeah, how do we compute transcript, organize, then email copies without user being on application? Okay. And then how do we manage key term configurations in store? How to translate user keyword configs to AI instructions. Okay, so the first one, Zoom plugin. I gotta tell you, most of app development is looking through documentation like this to see how to do stuff. When I was doing, so I was making, I don't know if this is live anymore right now. It should be. It might not work because I made such a huge mistake with the database that I ended up spending $400 on nothing. Let's see if this even works right now. I don't think the database is running. No, database isn't running, so none of my user stuff is loading. But, yeah, when I was building all these different apps, like I think GPT Organized, this is still working. So all this AI stuff that I have a bunch more, like custom assistant and different AI chats, stuff like that. I was spending so much time in the developer docs. Yeah, and here I was spending so much time in here. This was mostly where I spent the time, especially in the agents or in the well, they updated a lot of it. Yeah. Anyway, most development is time spent in documentation. I'll tell you that. Okay, key concepts. Oh. We want the Zoom marketplace. You know what? Let's see. Okay, Zoom AI transcript app. Let's see if anybody. Got Fathom. See, it's interesting because it seems like you could do. Maybe it's just bad. What's the pricing here? It seems like a lot of the issues that we were talking about could be solved with this application here, Fathom. Let's see what their sales solution is. I wonder if it's just too complicated. Because they have all these fancy things. Like, you see how it might be over engineering the problem. Because this looks great. Like, it looks like you can probably like watch the call. You get the situation, pain points, all like really good stuff. But you know, my buddy that I was working with, he was in charge of purchasing for Waymo. So like he did sales operations. So like it would be his job to buy something like this. And he has no idea about any of this. And he also, you know, it's just like, you know, really super high level, worked for Anaplan, worked for Waymo, and basically was, you know, this was his job to like put this stuff into the hands of the account executives. And he didn't know about any of this. And I think it's because like it was a really simple web search that I did. But I think it's over engineering it, because basically what he said is that they just want an email. They don't want all this stuff. They don't want all these fancy things. They don't want, you know, any of this. They just want an email. It's interesting. Transcribe Zoom meetings. Okay, let's see how this works. I want to see if people's in like. I want to see if they're okay, Chrome extension. Like if they go for like a Zoom app or if they go for a Chrome extension. These guys go for a Chrome extension. Zoom has AI companion. So it looks like these integrate directly. Hold on. This is interesting. So I use Salesforce. Oh, it's hidden behind a paywall. I can't see how it's working. Oh. So it looks like maybe you have to schedule a meeting through here. Oh no. So that's interesting. So somehow. Interesting. I guess they join the meeting. I guess an AI bot joins the meeting. Interesting. This looks a lot better. Well, more simple than the other one. Interesting. So they have. I don't know who 518 is. They have Medic or MedPick. Interesting. But you can't customize it. Nope, no customizations. Interesting. This one just joins the meeting somehow. Okay, so hold on. I really like FigJam. It's like fantastic for whiteboarding. I learned this at VMware. If you get anything from the stream, like VMware was my first enterprise software engineering job, and that's where I learned about FigJam. And FigJam is great for whiteboarding. It's like, it's how I do any kind of like business or application planning or anything like that. It's just, you know, so easy to take stuff down, see how things fit together, doing discovery, perfect tooling. It's great for like collaboration. If you need to bring anybody else on, it's wonderful. Like here, I can take these sticky notes of all like the things I need to figure out and then just kind of like stick together all my ideas. This one I'm going to go for a Squircle here. Okay. So people are generally making apps that allow you to paste meeting link that the AI bot can join, or as a Chrome extension. I think Chrome extension might be. Let me ask. I'm gonna try asking Grok actually. Because I think I've been hearing great things about how Grok is working lately. Okay. So, how do I create a Chrome extension that can do AI powered transcription for video conferencing on any video conferencing web app, i.e. Google Meet, Zoom, etc. Okay. So you can use web page audio. The problem kind of happens So they have to use. Yeah, I mean, a Chrome extension would be a good idea. The only problem is that Zoom tries to get you to use the Zoom app, like desktop app. And plus, this wouldn't work if you're attending a meeting on mobile or you're setting up the meeting on mobile. It wouldn't work. So that's probably why that other application, forget what it was called, that's probably why they opted for a model where you paste the meeting link in and it joins the meeting. If a user opens up the Zoom app on their device, this seems like an obvious question, but I'm just going to ask. Can a Chrome extension capture that audio even if the redirect link to open the app was clicked on a Chrome browser? No. So I don't think building the application, I don't know, this is a tough choice because I think if I was to make a Chrome extension, then it would work with any video call application while in the Chrome extension. But the thing is, it's like if you're using Teams, I'm wondering if I should just make one for Zoom and just keep it really simple and just only make it for Zoom to start. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because that way I'm only working with the value proposition. The expectation is set that it only works with Zoom, and that way somebody isn't trying to use it with Google Meets, and I'm not having to worry about for MVP whatever specifics Google Meets needs. That is the number one thing when developing software, especially like developing an app for the first time or for any business idea that you have. You have to take the route that has the least obstacles and the least requirements. So that's why I'm going to stick with building an app just specifically for Zoom, because I know that currently right now, a lot of salespeople are using Zoom, and I can focus on just what Zoom needs. I don't have to worry about what Teams or Meets or anything like that needs specifically. And it's the simplest way to go about it. So for an MVP, just to see if it works, just to see if people can get something out of it. I don't have any users. I have a potential user. So I have a collection of potential users. So I would say I maybe have like 5 potential users right now. So that means I need to, and they use Zoom. So my first users that are asking for this, they use Zoom. I'm gonna make it for Zoom, and that's it for now, just to get something out the door. That is number one. You need to get something out the door so you can get feedback as fast as possible. All right. So we're only going to making app for Zoom. Okay, I'll put a little green line around it. Make it medium. Okay. All right, so now I got to figure out how you make an app for Zoom. So we want public apps. It is going to be tough. Published apps are required to go through a rigorous quality and security review. Let's see what they need for this. Submit app for review. Metadata review. Okay. That's going to be very important. That's something that the other one is missing. Which one was it? Fireflies? That's the one Fireflies was missing, is that you have to do all this extra setup. I think that's going to be really, really important for something like this, because I'm going for simplicity. I'm going for not thinking about it. So, and set it and forget it, pretty much. So, even though it might be a little bit more of a challenge to build a Zoom app with all like the review and stuff, it is kind of like one of the more important parts of the whole thing, is that they could just enable it and it's ready to go. They don't have to think about it. So you could do an unlisted app initially. So that's actually pretty helpful. So they're required to be reviewed by the marketplace team. No restrictions on subscriber counts. Oh, they still... Okay. Seems like it goes through a lot of the review process. So I had to wait there. We'll come back to that. Okay. Those are the key concepts. Oh, interesting. So the app needs to be running. Interesting. Between third-party services and the Zoom user data. Okay. Okay. That's easy. Just doing it on my own. It's not a big deal. This is like kind of important. Oops. What the heck, dude? I'm gonna change my hotkey for that. I wanted to zoom in. Let's put 1 and 2. So this is important. Right here. Gotta enable the zoom for developers role, but that shouldn't be that big of a deal, I don't think. Oops. Developer tools, zoom client, okay, simple, OAuth app, basic app info, zoom API methods, okay, scopes, build app. This is all like the stuff that you have to set in Zoom. Well, basically permissions. That's interesting. Scopes. Okay. I need to ask probably Grok. Just need to figure out like what technology to use here. Okay, so it's basically just a Node application. A Node application would be best. That would be easiest for me. Really simple Node application. I want to make a plugin. Is this Zoom thing still on? No, it's not. Okay, I want to make a plugin for Zoom that uses AI transcription with custom rules and emails transcript in custom format. I wonder, it seems like it's kind of like doing this for live transcription. Zoom token, process transcript, fetch recording. SMTP email. Okay. So that would work, yeah. Webhook ties into Zoom, triggers on meeting end. I don't want that. The problem is, the issue is that this still has us. It looks like you still have to like send the meeting. Or like you have to input the actual meeting link. You need the meeting ID here. I have to think about this. I'll get more water soon. Okay, just had to pee real quick. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Trying to figure out how to build a Zoom app that has AI stuff in it. Have some specific use cases for sales that I found through a sales friend, and trying to figure out the solution here. Issue is, it seems like you have to. I want this app to be able to like run automatically and not have to like put in any kind of, for the user not to have to like manually put the meeting link in here. Will this require the user to manually input the meeting link, or is it a plugin that can be on all, can be enabled on all calls. Works in every meeting. Okay. App is installed one from the background. Okay. That's cool. So oops. Plugin data, standalone app for configuration. Oh nope, that's the wrong one. Oops. It's alright. I'll need that one there anyway. Probably for here. Or actually, just probably here. So we're gonna need, make this small. Server to server OAuth. Server to server OAuth. To use webhooks. I still don't understand how Zoom apps work. So Zoom apps will enable users to use your app within the Zoom client. Your app calls the APIs on behalf of the Zoom users who authorize and install your app. Let's look at a walkthrough here. Hold up. I'm gonna pause the music here. And then is this Zoom thing still on? That's so annoying sometimes. I might just have to like not do that. So I think
So if you take a look at my screen, you can see I've already navigated to marketplace.zoom.us, and immediately we can see some information.
I don't think you can hear this, but
as well as some apps that we can install right now. We're going to focus on creating our own app today.
I wonder, I actually don't know how to get audio from the desktop in OBS here. Doesn't show. I have to look that up actually. So how to capture desktop audio OBS. Sorry, I'm still kind of learning OBS and how to use it. But if I go to OBS and go to the audio mixer here, oh, I have desktop right here. Nice.
Okay. So make sure that you're logged in with an account that has access to create applications on the Zoom Marketplace. What this means is if you're an admin, you should be all good to go. But if you're a user, then you'll want to speak with your admin and make sure that you have the proper permissions added to your role. With all of that set, go ahead and click Build App under the Develop dropdown on the right-hand side. And we'll see a page where we can create a few different types of apps. We're going to focus on Zoom apps today, the very first one. So click Create there to see the dialog here. We're going to name our app, and this is what's going to be used when we publish to the Zoom Marketplace if we choose to do so. And it can't be changed going forward. So make sure that you pick an app or a name that makes sense for your app. We only have user managed app types right now, which means that each user installs and authorizes the app individually. So nothing to select there. And finally, we have our distribution checkbox. Leave this checked if you want to publish your app to the Zoom Marketplace, but for these purposes, we'll go ahead and leave that unchecked. Once our app is created, we can see we have our credentials page here with the first item being the home URL. This is important because this is the URL that Zoom will open first when your app is launched. If you're using one of our reference apps, this would be your ngrok URL. And in this case, that's what I'm going to use here too. So we can see right there, just the base URL is the home page for us. Moving on, we have some options for OAuth authentication. This is how your app is installed and authorized for users. So you can see the client ID and the client secret. Those are essentially the username and password for your app. And then we have the redirect URL. And that's where Zoom will redirect to once a user has authorized your app in order to provide you with the access token. So we'll paste that in there. We're using, as you can see, the same domain as our homepage, but with /auth. If you're using one of our reference apps, then this is the format that you'll want to use. But if you're creating your own app, then make sure you're tailoring this URL to what you've set up in your app. So I want to tell Zoom that this is indeed the URL we want to use for OAuth by allowing it in the OAuth allow list. And we will also want to confirm that the Zoom client can connect to this domain. Perfect. So the app credentials page is filled out. Let's go ahead and move on to information. So in the information tab, this is all details that are specific to you and your app that you're creating. As a bare minimum, we want to make sure that we have the short description as well as our long description. Also, make sure that you're adding in a developer name and a developer email. Perfect. We'll go ahead and click continue. And now we can see our features page. This is where you can enable all the different functions and capabilities of Zoom apps, either through the SDK, APIs, or through our standard webhook features that we offer with our other OAuth applications. For the case of setting up our basic reference app, all we would need to do is select the share app permission. Go ahead and click done. Great, so that's all we need to do here, but as you can see, there's a lot more to do, including enabling collaborate mode or guest mode, depending on the use case of your app. Moving on to the Scopes tab, here we can see the Zoom app in-meeting scope has already been added for us. But if we wanted to extend the capabilities of our application, we would first add the APIs and scopes that we needed right here.
Seems kind of simple.
And this would be for calling the Zoom API with your Zoom app OAuth token.
The thing is like, how am I going to build?
And there we are. Now we can click add to install our app here.
So all the redirection stuff might be a little
to the app credentials page and copy this client ID and client secret over.
Still trying to figure out like how you could build like a Node app to do all your subscriptions and all your webhooks. You can build a simple website. I don't know. Most of this is authentication, just tying in with Zoom. I'm gonna have to actually like watch a video, like a how-to video that somebody else has. Okay. I have a basic idea how it works on the Zoom side. Let's see, reference apps. Oh. Oh, that's sick. Hell yeah, dude. They have get examples. What is this using? It says use JavaScript. Oh, it's Node. I don't know what ngrok is. Oh. That's pretty tight. Nice. So it's basically so I can kind of run it locally. Like a local server. Is that it? Oh. Yeah, it's tight. I like that. So it's like a pipeline. It's like a public URL, but it sends data directly back to my local. Pretty good. All right, let's do a quick clone. How about it? Nice. So, cd documents, repos, git clone. I'm gonna call it Zoom simple example. Oh, I think it's outer. Cool. Let's check it out. I'm gonna turn desktop audio off and then turn the music back on. Okay. I gotta get rid of that. I don't really like this. It's very annoying. Can it go away? Yeah, okay, it went away. Good. Cool. So let's check her out. So this is the app. Basic Node app. Is it Express? I think it's probably, yep, it's a Node Express app. Not sure what that does. Oh, it's a logger. Middlewares for headers and everything. Helmet. For all that stuff, all the headers. Parsers. Simple. Really standard stuff. Check out the server here. Interesting. Okay, we just have our auth route. Seems pretty simple. Oh, interesting. Okay. Fortunately, I know the technology fairly well. So tomorrow, oh, they have a video tutorial. That's cool. All right, so tomorrow I'm gonna get more, probably deeper into this stuff. I call it quits for right now. I'm gonna play some Not Rain. Then I'm gonna really call it quits. All right. We got zero game audio right now. Oh, there we go. Testing. Does this work pretty well? Hopefully. I'm gonna have to get more water first. Hold on. let's do a deep night. I think I might want to grab like Dark Souls. I can't get Demon Souls on Xbox. Get Dark Souls Remastered. I'd do that. What do we got? Oh, it's gonna be intense. I have to be Welder. Hopefully the Revenant's good, because it's gonna be a real issue requiring a number of tissues. Yeah, I think I might do a Dark Souls playthrough. Might just do all of them. Play Elden Ring a couple of times, beat it twice. It is so silly to ping the first obvious thing that everybody's going to go to. Where to next, folks? Let's go up here. Boss over there. Oh. Just lightning attack power. That's weak. Oh yeah, you guys want to do it. Oh, actually, it's got that frenzy. You gonna take that? Yeah, kind of needs that. I like the guard breaking, but he's gonna need. Okay, well, this Revenant is not good. Don't die down there, folks. Blow this up. Everybody's super pissed off. Don't get me. Don't kill me, though. That will not be okay. Could you, like, attack me? Yeah, that guy. Freaking close that completely. Okay. Boys, magic initiation. Ah, that sucks. That'll suck. Really? You're gonna take those pods from me, you dork? I wanted this one so keep us with the right level for it. Charge sorceries, fire damage negation. Alright. Stone sword key. Stone sword key, Billy Mother Lemon G. Poison? It's the tree for some reason. What's the point of that? Nine damage, magic. There's all kinds of stuff there. They shot show by you. It's a chesty boot. I'm gonna go with the chesty boot. Don't hurt me, please. I don't want to deal with you. Uh-oh. Hello. It took me forever to realize that sound was actually like being done charging. I had done remembrances for all the characters before I figured out that was for that. Oh, Chariots is pretty easy. Hawk Axe is pretty tight. Don't mind, can't use it yet. This is all the just that could be pretty good. Black Flame Tornado. I might just go ahead and do it, actually. Okay. Fire weapons. Discovery's pretty good. Successful attack's pretty good, but after invasion's not good. Damage reduction, low HP, madness resistance pretty good. Food jump attack is pretty good. May have to take that, considering we're fighting. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright. Okay, fight the guy here. That's what we're doing. Up there, am I? Might. Boss would really get this boss here. Very stupid. Sucks. Where do you guys want to go? That's fine. We where is the tree? Is it there? It's there. Oh, I got it. Oh, I didn't realize it was Nacleto. Or Nacleteo. I beat it before I get there, to be honest. Okey-dokey. Sure. Do not mind. This is a cool shit to Earth. I'm really looking forward to. It's like, I don't know if it's the best shit to Earth for gameplay, like actually winning and getting like good weapons, really platoonies and stuff, but it's probably my favorite one when it comes to like coolness level. And I am super stoked about the DLC and the new shifting earth there. That's like underground stuff. It's gonna be really cool. Something tells me this lady doesn't know what she's talking about. What the heck is going on there? I think she knows the reaction at first. Oh, maybe she does. That's cool. It's weird. Okay, so this brother knows what you want. Oh. Oh. Hey. Somewhere. I think they're fighting assassins now. This is attacks. That's pretty good. Fucked up, bro. Ah, shit. Trying to find a road. A road. I think so. Discovery, jump attacks, damage unit. Very good. So that shards. Spell casting speed, which is good. Alright, now we get the weapon. Most awesome weapons in the world right now. Education. Estelle, I don't know. Let's give it a try. Dude, serious? Come on. What a dick. Jeez. I'm like getting literally the worst possible rolls. This is my time. Nothing good. Little crap loads. Those bosses. Had a fire attack. Well, that's pretty good. You guys got a rot like that. clipboard to that guy. Jeez. Fancy. Milwaukee. That'd be useful here. It's like literally the worst. Absolute worst awareness. But I have masters in Senate Shield. So that's not terrible. That'll probably work out for me. Probably take it. Probably rot him, I think. All bosses get rotted, right? Rot doesn't matter to God, so. Jeez, that was really lucky. Oh, frick. Millisecond too late. Oh, that's pretty bad RNG, man. NGL, dog. NGL. I'm gonna do one more, Billy motherfucking Joe. I'm tired. Been walking 6 miles a day every day this week. It's needed, but it's a little tiring. Media. Something at best. Yeah, sure. Put Duchess. I like Duchess. I used to hate playing Duchess. When I was doing the... I was doing remembrances and going through all of them. I hated playing Duchess. Actually, really grew on me a lot. Especially tonight. Pretty good so far. Ah, Virgin. Oh no, dude. Just close me down. That's tough. I'm never going back and play Elden Ring. I don't know if they don't ring in quite a while. Yeah, just like that. This is I'm gonna try it out. Oof, that's pretty good. I don't know if it's best for me, but... This spot pretty lost like that. My crush Rainbow pretty good. I'll have to do that too. Hey, Chariots. But we're only on level 3. Are they red? Not red, so should be good. It's pretty bad. Is that the one left? Oh, no, this one. Proving cast, fire education, avoid fighting, necessity best. spell Picos. Core. Natural spirits. Casual. Max HP. Damage boost damage. That comes in silver sometimes. Where are they? Gotta stay freaking close, folks. Please. That's fantastic. Thank you. What's that? Range for weapon attacks. Attack our guard counters. I'm not doing this crap where we do the Stone Sword key first and then get absolutely toasted by this boss. It's been already today, so. See those guys got any duties. Still. Can't afford Jack. Imagine navigation, why I got doing pretty good. Cities? What's this? Sure, that's gonna be great. What's up, folks? Do you have any software questions? I haven't got to ask. You got it. Oh, you guys have the boss. I didn't get it. Goodness gracious. Okay, we have. Pretty annoying in base game too. Dang. Don't groove. Realize the situation. I think frostbite is protesting. Yeah, really good. Okay, got it. Oh, 10-9-1. Pretty tight. Back here first. Tricky. Bloody dragon. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, nice not to think. Probably a really nice place to drop. Oh. Yeah, I'll do that. So damage up while casting spells. Yeah, take that. My question requires fire damage, so I'm actually probably gonna need to keep that. That's gonna be perfect for the moth. Oh, this is cool. This. Take that. Where you wanna go? No, you did not grab that flask. What do we do here? Now we go over there. Makes no sense. Yo, shoot. Maybe that's why. These guys suck. So much free time. That's like your target's really good. Take this. No, probably not. probably a good thing that I did. Rise yet. I ain't really gonna do that. That's probably smarter. Just don't have time. I don't know what to do with myself. Ouch. Oh crap. Wow, this is really bad. Holy crap, dude. So you just let me die? Hello? I literally can't fucking attack her. Holy crap, I can't attack her. Oh my god, dude. Dude, you just leave me, but you just let me to die. Are you for real right now? I came to help you? That was freaking weak, man. There was literally no opportunity to attack her at all. Ugh, that sucked. Of course, this is dude. Go away, man. Gosh, this is the worst. Okay. Plus two? Yes. I actually have to go here. I'll be right back, but I have to go to this. Well, I'll just go over there. I sure freaking hope so. I don't know. I'm gonna go real quick. Now, let's see if Fonz really want to close this. Oh, that's really shitty. Oh man, this is really... Ugh. The tree's not long. These are really worthless. Dude, they're not hitting any flasks. Doggone it. Oh, I'm gonna have rooms to upgrade it once. At the very least. Terrible. That's pretty good. I think I probably have enough FP. Not sure. That puts me back at that 3. Nice. All 3 bucks.